Rebel Moon Part 1, see it or skip it. Oh, it's gonna be a soft skip it for me. But before I get into the why I feel that way and how you might not, feel free to give this a like and a subscribe. Yeah, I'd appreciate that solid. Anyway, let's get back to the flick at hand. So Rebel Moon Part 1, a former soldier comes out of hiding to find a ragtag group of fighters to fight against her former comrades to save her new home. Basically, this is Seven Samurai or the Magnificent Seven set in space with, of course, a nod to other stories, including Star Wars and the first part of Isaac Asimov's Foundation and Empire. Now, I gotta tell you, after Army of the Dead, I was really looking forward to seeing this latest from Zack Snyder. Trailers looked great, big, exciting, space epic. I was cautiously optimistic, maybe even a little more than. Unfortunately, my hopes were somewhat dashed. Here's the thing, Rebel Moon has all the indulgent hallmarks of a Zack Snyder film. A fetishistic presentation of hypermasculinity, unearned moment upon moment. And, oh my God, this man has not seen an expository snack he couldn't turn into a meal. It's that last part that I really think hurts this flick. He'll have these expository scenes, and they could either be just a scene, or it could be a flashback, or it could be a voiceover. It's almost always just talking that always stops the forward momentum dead. Like you're just kind of, we're moving into a new part where things are going again. And then all of a sudden there's this bunch of exposition, this bunch of world building that doesn't serve the story. We're not really exploring the theme. The character isn't being revealed any more than could have been done in a tenth of the time they commit to it, which I guess is why it's 2 parts. Even with all this baggage, this isn't a bad film. And I gotta admit, if I wasn't tired of his fetishization of masculinity, his borderline racism, and come on, you've got a obviously coded indigenous guy out of an old, a 50s Western who has a natural communion, long hair, and riding a beast bareback with a natural communion with animals. Or the drunk, overly physical black fighter in chains. Yeah, and his just general dark bummer of a worldview, of a world that is perilous and full of monsters. I would have given this a soft see it. And who knows, I might be full of crap anyway, folks. I want to see how it all plays out. I want to see the big battle. But even then, I will be going into that second one with much lower expectations. Now, I do have a couple of caveats. First, as much as I'm talking about how much the film drags, I mean, Kurosawa's Seven Samurai was 3.5 hours. So, it's not like he's not going on ground that wasn't trod before by one of the greats. And another thing here is Netflix is probably also pushing this bigger, longer film. It's not going to cost that much more, and it lends itself well to an episodic kind of playback that really suits television. I think that's kind of where Netflix is going. It doesn't really look at this as a film like I do. It looks at it as kind of a 4 or even 6-part miniseries. It's jammed into 2 chunks. So I guess that leads me to a final question for you folks. Should we be judging this not as a film, but more as a TV miniseries? Let me know in the comments, and thanks very much for watching. Ciao for now.